Hi, my name is Terry. I've lost 170 pounds with keto, carnivore, and ketovore. Here's all my macros for the day. Don't forget to click like, please, and subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff. Have a good night. I had to drug my Callie this morning for the storm, and it's 5:30 and she's still kind of wobbly. She's still kind of like, ooh, it's like she's drunk. Hey, girl. Hey, sweet girl. What you think, Callie? It's raining, and so she hasn't been outside to go pee yet. I'm just watching her. She's like, ooh, still a little drunk. And I got big man over there. Lulu. Hey, Bubba. Quit that licking. All eyes are on you, boy. He said, watch me. Watch me lick. Yeah, he's something else. Sammy Joe, what you doing, bud? What you doing, bud? They all hate storms. Well, let me rephrase that. He doesn't like storms, and she doesn't like storms. But this one, God love him, he don't even hear him and doesn't care. So he's like a cat. Hey, quit that business, boy. Quit licking. Anyway, all right, let's see what... She's like, yeah, that's enough standing. I'm going to lay down now because the medicine and stuff. Let's get stuff ready for supper. For tomorrow, my stuff. What you doing, big man? What you doing, sausage boy? He's just a big old sausage. He's just a big old sausage. We have 2 phases right now of prep. I'm going to show you. I've got my Diet Dr. Brussels I'll be taking again tomorrow. And then I got to get a container for my cabbage. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, the Diet Dr. Brussels. And then I'm going to do just like I did today and take 2 servings of the tricolor coleslaw. All right. And then I'm going to put in, I'm going to put a little bit, ooh, I'm going to put some of this poppin', some of this all day poppin'. It's like a citrusy something, herby, citrusy something. I'll put that on there for a little something. And then I'm going to put in some my Walden Farms raspberry vinaigrette. I'll do 30 grams. Okay. And then the Skinny Girl Honey Dijon, I'll do 30 grams. Come on. All right. Now, I need a lid. Okay, so, I'm going to put in some of I'm going to add some sesame seeds just because I like some. And then, okay, all right, so there's that. And then I'm going to take 50 grams of raspberries tomorrow. Okay. Put all this, we'll go back. I need a lid. Now, let's pack up my lunchbox. I forgot a spoon and fork today, so I had to use the old dang plasticware at work. Boo. And then I have my coffee already made up here. So now I'll put in my salad and my Brussels. And that's just something I keep in my bag all the time. It's got pills and whatnot. My raspberries and my egg muffin. Now, we can't forget spoon and fork. And then we got to talk. Y'all are in big trouble. I'm just kidding. That's what I do to my team at work. I'm like, guys, we got to talk. Y'all are in trouble. They're like, what? I'm like, haha, just kidding. Oh, All right, let me put this away and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so tomorrow for supper, I'm going to have to make this brief because tomorrow night I'm making this. It's the Chef Jean-Pierre Not So Sloppy Joe's. I altered it for my preferences. I've got my little egg muffins that I made this weekend, or egg buns, I should say. We're going to be using 73% ground beef and some onions and peppers. And this came tonight. Came after I had already put together my supper. Otherwise, I would have made this tonight. But we're going to give it a little taste. It's going to be hot, I know. So I don't want a lot. I just want a little bit. And then I'll show you. It's a red pepper something or another. All right. Hang on. Hold up. Let's see. It's good. It's hot and at the same time it's good. Let's see what it's got in it. Because you know I can't see. It's a Moroccan pepper sauce made using only all natural ingredients. Red chili pepper, red bell pepper, garlic, olive oil, vinegar, and salt. Delicious with couscous and tagines. Also great for spicing up a variety of meats, seafoods, vegetables, eggs, rice, pasta, sandwiches, soups, or simply as a sauce dip or spread. So that's that stuff. And it's got the nutritional facts. So a serving of this is a tablespoon. There's 1 carb in each tablespoon, but that's from the pepper. So stir well before use. So I'm gonna refrigerate it. So we're gonna use that tomorrow, and I'll be using a little bit of bacon, some parsley, some pepper and onions, some Rayo's marinara, Worcestershire. No, one TikTok, the girl says Worcestershire sauce, but it's Worcestershire sauce, I think. Worcestershire. Am I saying it right for my people across the pond? Worcestershire sauce. Cooking wine and some cheddar cheese. It's going to make 3 servings. And I will have like all the breakdown is 744 calories, 43 protein, 6.7 net carbs, and 59.9 fat. And that's per serving. So I'll post all that on when I edit it. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to make that tomorrow night. All right, so next you should just see my breakfast. Bye. Hello, I have my eggs. I cut it up into bite-sized pieces and microwaved it for 1 minute. And I still have this much of my coffee. So here's something. Used to, whenever I was working on losing weight, I would always get hungry, or my stomach would be making noises between breakfast and lunch. So I always made sure I drank this I always made sure I drank this twice before lunch, and then I did it twice after lunch, 2 to 3 times after lunch, and then again in the evening when I got home. And so I haven't been focusing on drinking all that much water. I just kind of sip around when I'm hungry. I'm going to have to make a more conscious effort, because just a while ago it was like 10:15 and I'm like, oh my gosh, my stomach's growling. I don't know what the heck the deal is. And anyway, so I think that's probably part of it. So if you have issues between meals and you're getting enough calories, you might drink a big old glass of water and see if that kind of helps occupy your stomach and brain between meals. But I notice that's not something I've been doing lately, so I'm going to add that back to my routine just so I can make sure I stay hydrated also, because I've noticed that my nails seem a little dry and my fingers feel a little dry, and of course it's the weather, but also I'm just not focusing on drinking as much as I was. But I get back going in now. It's lunchtime, and I've got my cabbage salad that I made up last night, and my Diet Doctor Brussels gratin, I think is what it is, and then my little 50 grams of raspberries. This will taste good with the raspberry vinaigrette salad dressing. Okay, I'll see you at supper. Hey there, tonight for supper we're going to have some, I took Chef Jean-Pierre here on YouTube. He has a recipe for not so sloppy joes. I modified it to fit my way of eating, and so that's what we're gonna follow. So in a large frying pan, heat the onion and pepper blend with some spray oil until lightly golden brown. So this is heating up. I need to get my scale. We have some onions and peppers. And how much are we using? We are using 168 grams. So what I did was I took his recipe and plugged in stuff that matched what I wanted. And then I plugged it all into my tracker app. And how many? 160 what? 168 grams. And then I plugged it all in and divided out the amount of servings I needed. So this is going to make 3 servings. So I did the sloppy joe portion, and then what I used for my muffins. You remember when I made my muffins on Sunday, I had those muffin tops, and so those are what's going to be my bun. Okay, so it's going to be open faced. All right. Heat onion pepper blend with some spray oil till onions are lightly golden brown. All right. He used probably butter or oil or something, but I don't want to add a whole bunch of extra calories. And the one I have is duck fat. So now I'm going to saute this until it's lightly golden brown. Okay, so now I'm supposed to add the ground beef, which I've already cooked, and bacon pieces. Now, he cooks his stuff from scratch, but I already had ground beef, and this is 16 ounces of cooked ground beef. So that's what I had plugged into my app. So in the end, what I'll do is I will weigh it all out and make sure I have it into thirds. Probably should have microwaved it a little bit and heated it up. Get out of the bottom of this pan a little bit better. All right. So, if you saw my other video where I used ground beef, my ground beef is in a crock pot, so it usually has extra water in it. So, it's going to take a while for it to get a little on the crispier side before it gets that seared, you know, that meat crispy protein Mylar reaction. I also have to add in some bacon pieces. So that was 16 grams, and I'm going to post this in the description. 16 grams of ground beef, 73% drained. And then 42 grams of bacon pieces. So whatever 42 divided by 7 is. Alexa, what's 42 divided by 7? 6. So, oh yeah, so that's what I did. I did enough bacon pieces so it would be 2 servings per each of the 3 servings. That's kind of how I just do it. I've determined how much bacon I usually eat in a serving, which is 14. And then I take 14 times however many servings I'm going to make. All right, so I'm going to toss that one. Now I'm going to let this, I'm going to let this all cook together till the meat heats up and it all blends in together and get some of the moisture out of the ground beef. Hey, don't kill me. I forgot who just told me about this. It was like 5, not even 2 videos ago. You said to microwave the Rutabaga for 5 minutes in the microwave and then peel it. Holy smokes, look at this. Just peeling right off. That's all I did. I set it in the microwave with some paper towels under it. And the other half I didn't do that with. The other side, if I'd have known it was this simple, my goodness. It's a little hot, so I kind of have to be careful so I don't burn myself. But look at this. That's it. That was it. Had I known this all along, oh my gosh, you all. So, yeah, all my drama and dramatic for trying to peel one of these, it was definitely unnecessary. So, yeah, I just want to show you that. Microwaved 5 minutes, and then you could just take your peeler to it, and there you go. She's ready. I'm doing this because I'm gonna fry some up to go with my, not with my sloppy joes. So when you do that, the outer edges are almost a little bit cooked. I don't know if you can see that's a little darker than this. See how this one's darker? These were the outer edges. So I just kind of cut it up. Not as thin as my mandolin does, but I'm going to put these in here. And this weekend I'll probably do some dehydrating or something. So maybe just with one of them. But in the meantime, I'm going to fry them up and I'll have them with my sloppy joes. So I'm pretty satisfied with how the ground beef looks. Now add Worcestershire sauce, red wine, Rao's, harissa, garlic, and cover. Alright, so let me go down the list. 1.5 tablespoons of harissa sauce. So I'll just say that's 1.5. Okay, we're just going to stick that over there for a minute. Then go down the list. Rao's marinara, and I add a 1/2 cup of Rao's marinara, which your 1/2 cup is 125 grams. So a lot more than that. No. Oh, for heaven's sake. Ah. All right, close enough. Yeah. I'm making a mess. I'm getting Rao's on everything. Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon. Watch out, puppy. I'm not dirtying up a teaspoon, y'all. We're just improvising. All right. Teaspoon-ish. I still got my red wine to go. I just want to stir it a second so it's not like getting too, gross or hard or whatever. Okay. So cooking wine is 2 tablespoons of red cooking wine. Two tablespoons. One, 2. Now, all right. That all stirred together. So I microwaved the rutabaga slices. They worked out really well. They're pretty soft. So I'm going to fry them up. I'm going to pan fry them over here. Let me let this heat up. And what's next for this? Add, cover and cook, garlic, and then cover and cook for 5 minutes. So some garlic. That looks beautiful. Gotta find my lid. I had it over there. Stir in the garlic. Cover and cook for 5 minutes. Let's see. We had a little bit of parsley and cheese in a little bit, but listen, bless his heart, but I need some salt. Where's my salt side? Let me get some salt in there. He probably said salt and pepper on his, and I just forgot to, as I copied the recipe, who knows? I might have forgotten to do it, to add it, but, well, you know what? He probably did it as he was cooking his ground beef. Now, let's see. Yeah. All right. Cover it for 5 minutes. I'm actually going to turn it down to simmer. So that's because it's going to sit longer covered so that I can do my rutabaga to go with it. I'll holler when this is warmed up. Hang on. This is how I microwaved the rutabaga. I had it in this little casserole dish. And I cut it covered with a little bit of water in here for about 5 minutes. And it's very, very fork tender. Man, like I said, I'm so sorry. I don't remember who told me to microwave the whole thing for 5 minutes. You are a genius, and I'm in love with you. Please, down in the comments, remind me, which I think two different ones of y'all told me. Please remind me who you are, because you, oh my goodness, I'm in love with y'all. Okay, hang on. And hey, please don't be mad that I don't remember your name. I got people I worked with for over 10 years, and I can never remember their names. So please don't take offense to it. It's just, I'm just bad with remembering stuff. I forgot about a conversation I had with my coworker. We were making plans for our department just on Monday, and I done forgot it today. So yeah, I just can't help it. All right, I'm gonna put a little salt on this. Turn this to the. All right, and I'm gonna let this kind of cook up until it's brown, and then I'll turn it. Okay, now I'm going through and just kind of flipping them. They don't really brown like potatoes. They get kind of darker, burned-ish around the edges, but they don't really brown up like potatoes. But that's all right. They taste good, y'all. They taste good. All right. Plus, it might be the fact that I don't have a bunch of oil in there. I didn't want a bunch of oil. I just want them a little less fat and excess stuff. So, that's still simmering. So I'll come back. I'm making the fried rutabaga, but I could have had some dehydrated jicama as chips to go with it. That would have been good too, but no, I'll put them away because I want that instead. I think they're getting good. Let's see, let me stab. Yeah, it's definitely tender. Maybe just a couple more minutes. The next step to this, I think the next step is some parsley and cheese. So what I'm going to do with the cheese to distribute it evenly, I'm going to put it on top of this and then on top of the containers that I put the rest of it in. Oh, that's got good flavor. Good flavor. So, turn that off. I'm going to go on and cover this, and we're going to move over here. Hang on. because this is a meal prep and it's going to be 3 days. That is why I'm about to be as meticulous, I don't know, whatever word you want to call it. That's why I'm being measuring, that's why I'm being as accurate. Now hang on, there was just a piece of plastic over here. Okay, it's back there. All right, so that's why I'm about to do what I'm about to do, because this is 3 and I want it to be as close to even as possible. 43. 54. And I will not make you painfully watch this. I just want you to see that in order for me to make sure they're all pretty similar, I'm actually going to weigh out even tonight's serving, and then I'll put it on a plate when I'm done. But it's just how my brain works, and it's what I need to do in order to make this be right. Okay, so I'll keep 2 of them. And I'm going to mark them. Come on. S. Joe 1/3. S. Joe 1/3. I'm going to pop these into the freezer. So I forgot. This is 42 grams. So 14 grams will go into these 2 containers. And the leftover will go on top of the one that I eat tonight. So now, I'll get these in the freezer. Breaking out the plates. Breaking out the plates, y'all. Okay. Need my bread. This is the muffins that I made. I'm logging it in as one egg and I think I put in a 4th serving of cheese. So I'm going to lay this down because it's going to be an open face sandwich. All right. And then I'm just going to put this on top of it. And then now. Wanna be good, y'all. Gonna have it looking like that. Doesn't look so fancy, but it sure is gonna taste good. I can't take a taste yet. I gotta get my fried rutabaga. They match my plate. Okay. I'm going to put my cheese on here. And I could have done the cheese on the others. I could have waited until I was going to eat it. But this way, it's all plugged into chronometer. So if I take it to work with me, then it'll be ready to go. So that's how it looks up close. Hang on just a second here. Okay. So we're going to get some bun. Gotta get a little piece of bun. Tell you, if I wasn't doing this for y'all, I would have just broke up the bun under bite-sized pieces like a nacho. All right. So there we go. It's got some bun. That's bun, not rutabaga. Y'all, yum, yum, get you some. Let's do that again. Come here, little bun. Come here, little feller. This is where it's at, man. Let's try by the Rutabaga. Gonna be good. A little ketchup on the Rutabaga, but this is amazing. I tell you, that Chef Jean-Pierre, y'all. If you take some of his recipes, you can turn them keto. I'm just gonna stand here and keep eating. Yeah, buddy. Good stuff, Maynard. All right. 2 thumbs up. Recipes down in the comments. Bye. Not the comments, Terry. Recipe is down in the description of the video. Okay, bye.